Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, please hit subscribe. Show some love, be part of the rainbow fam, the awkward weirdo family here. Safe space for everyone included. LGBT, doesn't matter who you are, love is love. Yeah. So, yeah, I made a video about going to SSI, right? Social Security for disability income. And like I always say before, like I know I repeat myself a lot, and I'm so sorry that I do, but sometimes I forget that I said it before and I forget it. It's like sometimes I'm forgetful, and yeah. And if you stutter, it's okay, because I do that a lot. And sometimes I'm not even aware that I stutter sometimes. But it's okay. It's not to be ashamed of, and it's not funny. So if you see someone that has a disability or has problems, with their conditions, whether it's mental, physical, or social, like, it's not funny. So if there are people who do still live with their parents, or just one of their parents, or whoever the guardian is, and they're an adult, it's not funny. And don't call them pathetic. It's not. It really isn't. It's not your place to say those things, because you don't know their situation. You don't know what they go through. You don't know what they've been through, of the trauma, or of they've been bullied in their life. You don't know. So you have no right. It's not cool. It doesn't make you cool to make fun of people that have disabilities. It just makes you an ass. It makes you a jerk. Like, be a better human being and support and help those and comfort them when they need it the most. And when you make fun of them or just say, hey, stop doing this, stop being the way you are, and all that kind of stuff, just like, it makes them feel worse about themselves. I know. And you shouldn't take advantage of somebody just because they're disabled or they have a disabilities. It's like, why would you take advantage of somebody when they have a disability, or if they're disabled? Well, what kind of human being are you? Like, that's messed up. Playing with their heart and stuff, saying you like them, but really you don't. You're just playing around with their feelings. That happened to me in school. People would just play around, say they like you, but really they don't like you. They're just messing with your heart. They're playing around with your heart. That's not cool. It's not nice, because you don't know what they're going through. And it hurts. So about my um psychiatric evaluation thing, I have a copy and I have read it, and I've it is possible to be diagnosed with more than one mental illness, and I am diagnosed with MDD, which is major depression disorder, and it's also known as unipolar disorder. It's similar to bipolar, but not really. It's because uni means one. I also have GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder, and whew, I have really bad anxiety. And making camera, sorry, making a video, talking to the camera, it's a little more easier for me to talk to than to people. And like, imagine being in a room full of people and you're expected to talk and speak up, but you have racing thoughts all at once, and you're just like stuck there. You feel like you can't move, like you can't escape, and you're just frozen, and you're just like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like, you're shaking, you're breathing heavy, and even your palms just sweat, and it's very terrifying. It's hard. So I just remained quiet. I also have PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, and that can be from trauma experience in your life, whether it's bullying. Bullying can cause trauma, sexual assault, sexual abuse, sexual harassment, domestic violence, death in the family, or death by a friend. If you witness death or someone trying to commit suicide, or even in the military and war, and it's like um what you call it, I don't remember the words, but like people that have been in military, stuff like that, like um that can also cause trauma. When you if you killed before and see someone die, someone you cared about, whatever it is can cause trauma in your life and can affect you daily, and nightmares and flashbacks, etc. Like just PTSD. And the last one is ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder. I am in the autistic spectrum, and I recorded my mother, not like video, but like voice recording. I record her voice. Um, just like I'm just tired of hearing like, you have arms and legs. You're okay. You're perfectly fine. Stop doing that. Dude, and people that are handicapped, arms and legs, just the physical stuff. But then I'm just like, so mind stuff, people that are mental illness does not count. You can have both. You can have physical and mental, or even social. I have physical and mental disabilities, and I'm trying so hard to prove that, hey, it's important. And yes, I have all these things, and there's proof, and it's real. I've been in special education. I've had these physical and mental disabilities. I have asthma. I have anemia. And yes, they're real. It's true. And I feel like it's not valid. And I told my therapist about it, and I told her, I let her hear the voice recording on my mother, and she just looked at me. When she was finished listening to it, she just looked at me and said, Mira, tu mamá, ella no entiende. She don't understand about Asperger's, autism, and that. And there are many, a whole bunch of symptoms, and they're related, like the same or similar, or they can be different and unique, but they all fall in the spectrum. You are different, and she needs to educate herself in that. It's like, it's hard to when you have disabilities and your parent, whatever, guardian, doesn't understand you, and you feel like you're not good enough, you feel like a disappointment, you feel like a failure, you feel like they're ashamed of you, they don't understand you, and it's so hard to explain to them your mental illness or disabilities, etc. It's so hard, and you just really wish for them to understand you so bad, and to listen to you speak up instead of interrupting you over and over. They won't let you have your own. You have your voice, but they won't let you speak. Because like, you have your voice, you can speak up, but it's so hard to voice your, how you feel from within. And my therapist told me, when she heard my mother said handicapped people, like the physical, she only mentioned only physical, but my therapist told me that it was also mental as well, that my mental illness is also a type of handicap, not just physical. And people don't always notice the mental the disabilities, mental illnesses. Mental health is important, and my mental health is also handicapped too, not just like physical, but I also have physical as well. I have both. And like, I didn't know mental illness was also a handicap. I didn't know that. I thought I was only just physical because my mother kept putting it in my head that my conditions don't matter, or she just didn't admit it that I was different. She just didn't admit that there was something off or odd about me and my behaviors, the way I act, and how I don't always socialize in groups, activities, or I don't like to, I just stay quiet, or like I keep to myself, or I have internalizing problems. And you don't make fun of somebody that's autistic because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know them, you don't understand it. So if you call them pathetic or stupid and all that, don't. I'm My autism is different from others. Like some are high, some are very low. Like they're all different and but similar and unique. I'm in the spectrum. I fall in the spectrum, and it's hard for me to make eye contact with people. And I was debating a lot in my mind. Should I talk about autism, or should I talk about low eye contact? Because like there are people who don't talk to people, like making eye contact is like the appropriate way, and it doesn't mean that you're ignorant, because you're not. If you have a problem, like, it doesn't mean you're ignorant. It really doesn't. It's just like it's hard, and I've always had problems making eye contact. It's either it's intimidating to look at them, or it's uncomfortable for me to even just like make eye contact. And it's difficult. It's uncomfortable, and I can look for just a few seconds, just like, and I can't. I just can't look somewhere else. It takes time to build the confidence and build the, I'm trying to get comfortable with that person. Just take little by little. It just takes time, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. It's okay to be different. You are just human. You're like anybody else. You are human. You are a person. It's just that you're different. That's all. It's okay. Autism spectrum and the symptoms. I may not have all the symptoms, like I said before. You can have similar and unique ones too, but they all fall in the autism spectrum. It's a wide, what you call it, variety. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I keep apologizing a lot too. I know I keep saying sorry a lot. I don't know. I just see. I repeat myself, and especially you can also repeat not just words, but repetitive behavior, like the way you act or what you do or something, or like movements, behavioral, like inappropriate social interactions, poor eye contact, like I said. Compulsive behavior, impulsivity, something. I'm sorry, I can't say it. Repetitive movements, self-harm. That happens. Self-harm. Or persistent repetition of words, repetitive words. I'm gonna say because I can't say the other word. Repetition of words or actions. Repetitive, repeating basically. Developmental learning disability or speech delay in child or adult. And you can have speech delay. When I was little, I did not talk. Didn't talk at all. Like around other kids my age, even when I was a teenager, like adolescence around there, it's like I wouldn't talk. Only around people that I'm comfortable with. It's like when you're in school, you're just like quiet. You don't talk. You're just super shy. And it's also like there's social anxiety there too. And when you're in a home, just like hi, like you're just like bursting, like hey, like talking. It's like nonstop. But it depends, because every person is different. It's okay to be different, because what makes you different is what makes you beautiful. Intense interest in a limited number of things or problems, but paying attention. The psychological, unaware of others' emotions or depression. I guess so, yeah. But reminder, you don't have to have all these to be autistic. There's so many, like it's a whole bunch of them. Just like you can look up online and stuff. Also, common anxiety, changing your voice, sensitivity to sounds or texts. Treatments are like doctors, medication, therapy, all that kind of stuff. And I go to therapy, and my therapist made an appointment for me to go to see a doctor who's also a doctor, psychiatrist, since there are many doctors who have different they specialize in different things basically. I don't make this video too long because I keep doing that a lot. I'm sorry I do that. Making eye contact is like, it's a lot. It's like too much for people. Like it's kind of intense. It's too little, and people think that you shift your eyes. Making eye contact can be a challenge and awkward. Like even famous people can have eye contact problems. True. It's because somebody's famous doesn't mean they don't struggle with mental illness or any physical illness, because it don't mean that they don't, because they do. It doesn't matter if you're poor or famous, we all struggle with different things. And yeah, so leave a positive comment down below what you struggle with, what is your mental illness or your disabilities, and you struggle with stuttering, when you stutter. And I remember I had bad stuttering when I was younger. It was hard to talk to people. Like, it was not easy. But I'm here to say it's okay. Love yourself. Love yourself. That you can show that you can be proud of who you are, and your disabilities doesn't define who you are and stuff. And just because you have a disability doesn't mean that you're not beautiful, because you are beautiful. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, show me some love, okay? All links down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, okay? Links down below. Check them out. Check out more of my story time videos and my LGBTQ plus content, okay? Bye, guys. Love you all. Subscribe right there. Subscribe. Oh, don't forget to hit the bell to let you guys know whenever I upload a new video. Whenever I upload, the bell. Just hit the bell. Subscribe. Love. Okay. Bye, guys.